Montana Jordan, the rising Texas-born actor known for his portrayal of the lovable yet impulsive Georgie, Cooper Jr., has never been one to shy away from honesty. And as Season 2 of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage gears up for its highly anticipated return, Jordan is pulling no punches about what fans can expect, particularly when it comes to Georgie's complicated journey as a husband, father, and now reluctant mentor. Honestly, Jordan says, scratching his scruffy jawline in a behind-the-scenes interview on the Austin set, I'm scared for it, for Georgie, for what's coming next. He's talking, of course, about Ruben, Mandy's younger cousin, and the surprise new addition to the Cooper household in Season 2. Ruben, played by newcomer Jalen Ashford, is a moody 15-year-old who's been sent to live with Georgie and Mandy after a family upheaval. What begins as a temporary stay quickly spirals into something far more permanent and far more challenging. A new chapter, a new dynamic. Season 1 of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage charmed audiences with its sincere look at young parenthood and the messy process of growing up while already being someone else's grown-up. The spin-off of the popular young Sheldon took a bold risk, pushing Georgie and Mandy, characters known for their humorous mishaps, into a space filled with baby bottles, mortgage payments, and marital therapy. But as Montana Jordan tells it, Season 2 isn't just about diapers and date nights. It's about the complexity of building a life while your past keeps knocking. Georgie's got this deep need to prove he's more than just a screw-up, Jordan explains. He wants to be a good dad, a good husband, and now he's got Ruben around and suddenly he's expected to be a good role model too. Ruben's arrival disrupts the uneasy stability Georgie and Mandy finally found by the end of Season 1. While Mandy, Emily Osment, embraces her cousin with cautious optimism, Georgie sees something else, a mirror. A teenager with a chip on his shoulder, distrust in his eyes, and a habit of talking back before thinking twice. Ruben is who Georgie used to be, Jordan says, and that scares the hell out of him. Clash of generations. One of the core conflicts of Season 2 is the push and pull between Georgie and Ruben. Their dynamic is layered, not just a battle of egos, but a poignant exploration of what it means to grow up without guidance, and what happens when the guidance you finally get is from someone still finding their own way. Episode 3, titled The Garage Incident, already teased in trailers, sees Ruben borrowing Georgie's truck without permission. What starts as a comedic chase ends in a raw, emotional moment where Georgie breaks down, revealing how afraid he is of watching someone he cares about make the same mistakes he did. That scene wrecked me, Jordan confesses, because it's not about the truck. It's about every bad choice Georgie ever made, staring back at him in the form of a teenage boy with something to prove. The writers, led by showrunner Madeline Wells, are leaning hard into the emotional territory this season. While Season 1 focused on survival, navigating unexpected parenthood and the trials of a young marriage, Season 2 is about legacy. What do we pass on? What are we doomed to repeat? Wells explains, Georgie is fighting this internal war. He wants to protect Ruben, but he also resents him. Because deep down, Ruben represents the life Georgie could have had if someone had stepped in earlier. The Mandy factor. Of course, the heart of the series still beats strongest in the chemistry between Georgie and Mandy. Emily Osment's portrayal of Mandy has grown from snarky and self-assured to quietly vulnerable, a woman learning, just like Georgie, how to build a family from the ground up. Mandy's in this strange position, Osment explains. She's trying to support Ruben, but she also sees how much it's costing Georgie, and she doesn't want to lose her husband in the process. Season 2 leans into their struggle to maintain intimacy while juggling work, parenthood, and now teenage drama. There's one especially tender scene in Episode 6 where Mandy confesses to Georgie over cold takeout and a crying baby in the background. I miss us. It's a quiet moment, but Jordan says it was one of the hardest to shoot. Because it's real, so many couples go through that, he says. And Georgie, he doesn't know how to fix it. He just knows he doesn't want to lose her. Comedy amidst the chaos. Despite the emotional weight, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage hasn't lost its comedic edge. From Ruben's awkward attempts to flirt with the girl next door, a running gag that leads to a hilarious misunderstanding involving Mandy's mother, to Georgie's ill-fated attempt to start a side hustle selling homemade barbecue sauce, the show knows how to find laughter in the mess. And Jordan, whose comedic timing is as natural as his southern drawl, continues to bring heart to the role. Georgie's still Georgie, he grins. He's still gonna say the wrong thing at the wrong time. He's still gonna trip over his own boots, but he's trying. And that's what makes people root for him. The road ahead. So what should fans brace for in season 2? There are some big turning points, Jordan teases. One that involves Ruben and the police. Another where Mandy has to make a career decision that could change everything. And yeah, some stuff that's gonna hurt. When asked if Georgie and Ruben will ever truly see eye to eye, Jordan pauses. I think it'll take time, maybe a whole season, maybe longer, but there's hope there, and that's what this show's really about. Hope is messy, complicated, beautiful hope. For Georgie, for Mandy, for Ruben, for families that don't look perfect on paper but are built on love, effort, and a whole lot of second chances. As Jordan puts it best, this season's gonna hit hard, but sometimes you gotta go through the storm to see what really matters.